Andrey, what are you doing? We're meant to be starting our podcast.
Oh, just finishing up my annual St. Crispin's Day letter, letting my extended family know what I've been up to this year. Hey, is class action one word or two? Both ways look wrong to me.
You meant to say Christmas letter, I presume.
What? No. I know in Australia, Christmas, or whatever you call it, is a big deal. In Canada, our national winter holiday is actually St. Crispin's Day.
That doesn't sound true.
I'm sorry, does a virgin birth sound true to you? St. Crispin's Day is our solemn celebration of the night St. Crispin wandered into the cherry grove in search of his lady love, Maid Linda, and was devoured by wolves. For our sins.
Yeah, that sounds really unlikely. You don't have Santa Claus?
Better. We have Crispy, the St. Crispin's Day wolf. He comes screeching down the chimney with a reindeer full of gifts for the whole family and leaves them in their shoes.
I'm sorry, the reindeer is full of gifts?
Yeah, if you think about it from a wolf's point of view, every reindeer is full of gifts. So like nature's piñatas to them.
Okay, first of all, the podcast should have started, so please just clean up these crayons and sparkles and... Is that a bedazzling kit?
Maybe.
And second, I don't believe any of this nonsense about St. Crispin's Day. Canada is just like Australia. It has a big empty middle part, and then the coasts are just teeming with God-fearing Christians sent there by the Queen.
But...
I don't believe you.
But what if you did, Alastair? What if we all did?
Ho, 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 you wretched and needy! What's that clatter arising on the rooftop? It could be a family of starving raccoons, or it could be the Chicken Feed Podcast, the official podcast of the Chicken Feed. A festive injection of alternate universe holiday cheer, passed down orally through the generations, and finally bequeathed unto you.
Please note, this year, in lieu of a gift, the Chicken Feed Podcast has made a donation in your name to a private bank account in the Cayman Islands.
Hey folks, I'm DJ Isaiah from Church 106.3, The Bells, and I'd just like to thank everyone for coming to this wonderful community St. Crispin's Day concert. Now, coming up, we have a performance by Our Lady of Gooseberry Shortcake Children's Choir from Derbyshire, New Hampshire, via satellite. But first, I'd like to announce the winner of the raffle, who'll be driving home in this elegant, ultra-modern, fully electric Tesla Model X. Anyway, the winner is, Are you serious? Surely somebody. Well, folks, it looks like not a single raffle ticket was sold tonight, which frankly raises a lot of questions. I mean, St. Crispin speaks of charity, and does anybody want to buy a raffle ticket now? They're only $2, and the cathedral could sure use a new roof. I just need one person, just one. I'm essentially offering you a Tesla SUV for $2. I'd do it, but I work for the radio station. It's a good deal. Seriously, nobody. Unbelievable. Is it like a conservative anti-green energy thing, or do you mistrust technology because you're all old? No, just general apathy. $2 for a Tesla. Couldn't give a fuck. Well, here's the friggin' Gooseberry Shortcake Choir for you.
I say there, you, boy!
What?
Boy, what day is it?
Why, it's St. Crispin's Day, of course, Governor.
No. What day of the week, lad?
It's Tuesday.
By Jove, the moon people did it all in one night! Oh, that's magical! Oh, you won't believe it, boy, I'm a changed man!
You are?
Here, take this threepence and buy the largest moose you can find and take it to Bob Cratchit's house.
Who?
Uncle Haversmith was better than his word. He did it all, and infinitely more.
Huh?
Yes, Millie?
Why do we have to read this story every St. Crispin's Eve?
Because it's a nice, wholesome story that embodies the true values of Christianity. Not like that disgusting Ghostbusters film I forbade you to see. It was appalling, Millie. Women running a business together? wearing jumpsuits and slapping one another? Tosh!
But you made me watch the 3-hour movie where St. Crispin cuts his twin brother's head off, then gets torn apart by wolves for 2 hours. Then we watched that documentary about the wolf's digestive system. And that Spanish show talking about the fossilized wolf poo they found that heals sick people and...
Well, that's different, Millie. St. Crispin murdered his twin brother in a jealous rage out of love for mankind. Just as we all spiritually murder our evil twin every St. Crispin's Eve, get digested by the wolf, and emerge cleansed.
The Order of the Saint had a 15-minute razor whip lashing in it.
But no slapping. Certainly not woman-on-woman slapping.
I don't know, Pa. This sounds like cognitive dissonance.
Now, Millie, have some Crispy Chew seasonal chewing tobacco. Now available in industrial peppermint.
Wow, that's a bold smack of flavor, and not too hard on the pocketbook.
And no more nonsense about my double standards and outmoded zealotry.
I'm dizzy.
You don't need a reason other than the season. Crispy Chew.
Feeling glum, old chum? Have some sores on your gums. Crispy Chew.
Fiona, I think the St. Crispin's Day concert is the best I've ever been to.
Of course it is, Court. I produced, choreographed, directed, and am currently in the middle of stage managing it.
Oh, that's why your name is at the bottom of the special thanks page in the program. Anyway, tell Andrey he did a great job with this thing.
Okay, guys, the choir's wrapping up, so we're 2 minutes to the country act. Wes Mack to the stage, please. That's Places for Wes Mack.
Fiona.
Oh, Wes. Good. What the hell is this?
This is Caligula, my broodmare.
Is it going to play bass while you sing a Tennessee Crispins?
No.
Then get it off the stage, please.
I'm not going to be singing a Tennessee Crispins, Fiona. Not your puppet, okay? I'm going to be singing my new single, Ride or Die. Now, can you zip me into this harness, please?
Absolutely not. This is a traditional Crispins concert.
And traditionally, cowboys ride horses. To me, it sounds like they should probably ride cows. But let's agree to disagree. Right, Caligula?
If you're not singing a Tennessee Crispins, then you can get on your broodmare and get the hell out of here.
Don't ever talk to me like that again, Fiona. I'm not your cowboy. I'm a cow man.
Wonderful.
Strap me into this thing. Let's do this.
Well, hey there, stranger. You must be new in town.
Nobody walks the streets after dark here in fair Verulamium.
I don't want any trouble, lads. I'm just a poor cobbler, returned from my training in the Himalayas to join the family trade. And tell me, Mr. Shoemaker, how much gold is in them stitching needles? Oh, I couldn't say. We're a kind and gentle people unconcerned with material wealth. Me, though, I'm no saint.
This St. Crispin's Day, the untold true story behind the man, behind the holiday. Starring Jason Statham.
Fuck off, mate. We're closed.
And Jason Statham.
Has it been so long, brother, that you'd forget the face of your own twin? I'd recognize your ugly mug anywhere. I said fuck off.
A tale of family.
You're a joke, Crispin. You call that shoemaking?
Redemption.
I tried harder. I take it back. I'm proud of you.
And love.
Okay, on the count of 3, we both say who we have a crush on at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Maid Linda. Well, brother, looks like one of us has to die.
This St. Crispin's Day, it's brother against brother. Statham against Statham.
Fighting.
With Academy Award winner Jennifer Lawrence as Maid Linda.
Oh my god, guys, don't fight over me or I'll punch Emma Watson again. I'm so random.
Academy Award nominee Werner Herzog as God.
My child, the deed is done. You have slain your brother as foretold. It is imperative that you allow these wolves to eat you up, sin by sin, so you can be born anew. Like a fresh painting in the ancient Chauvet caves, or a trapper living in deepest Siberia.
Oh, I'm not even sure this makes sense, man. Oh.
And MTV Movie Award winner for Best Roundhouse Kick, Jason Statham as St. Crispin.
This is incredibly violent even for me.
The Ardor of the Saints. Directed by known racist Hal Rankton in theaters this St. Crispin's Day.
Now listen to me, Buster. I don't care who you are, and I don't care why you pulled me from that river. My life's a big phony, see, and I wish I was never born.
Well, George Bailey, that's why I brought you here, to see what life was like if you were never born.
Where are we now? Why, is that Bedford Falls? Why is it called Pottersville? And the old savings and loan, it's all run down.
Without you there to keep the old gal running, George, why, it all just fell apart. Mean old Mr. Potter bought up all the land you would have helped develop, and Bob's your uncle. See how important to this town you are, George?
Well, hot dog. I never thought of it that way. And here comes my old pal Ernie the cab driver. What? Is he riding some kind of mechanical dinosaur?
No, George. The dinosaur looks mechanical, but it's actually a living creature that evolved from nanomachines.
From what?
Nanomachines, George.
Is this because I was never born, too?
No. This is just a random other thing happening in the parallel universe I took you to make my point.
I don't understand.
George, I don't have time to explain string theory to you. I took you to a world where you were never born, okay? I'm doing my best.
Mary! Take me to see Mary! I want to go home to my family.
Your home is abandoned, George. You went there to buy it. And Mary, why, she's a weird, frumpy librarian. She was apparently completely defined by you in a super problematic way that will never fly in 2016. Not like me. I'm gonna get my wings, George.
Oh, God, no. So many people depend on me, and is it also my fault that the moon and the stars are all red?
No, George. That's because of a difference in the composition of the atmosphere.
That I caused?
This is not going super well. Look, this was the only parallel universe I could find in which you were never born. I promise the velociraptors and the moon aren't related to this.
And I suppose that strange glowing obelisk that's shooting electricity at everybody is my fault, too.
Actually, interestingly, yes.
I'm your guy, ride or die. Caligula! No!
Thank you. Well, just like all holiday concerts, this one too must end with country superstar Wes Mack smashing through the windshield of an unwanted Tesla Model X. But before we send you home to lay out your raccoons for the St. Crispin's Day Wolf and place your shoes in the oven like you did when you were a little girl and or boy, we'd like to close the evening out with the poetical reading that I have rehearsed at length in front of my ex-wife. Ahem! The camels! The king's camels! Standing, gleaming in the mango sun.
Well, Fiona, you did it.
Oh, thanks, Gord. You know what? Sometimes things didn't go my way. And despite the thesis of his song, Wes seems to have come pretty close to both riding and dying. But in the end, I think it all came together. And this community we've built here today, why, isn't that what St. Crispin's Day is really all about?
What's St. Crispin's Day?
Next month on the Chicken Feed podcast, the chief reads the riot act to Detective Mendoza in front of the whole squad. But he's just one step away from cracking the big case. Ancient evils from beyond time return their overdue copy of the new John Grisham to the Humboldt County Public Library. And Detective Mendoza is in for a surprise when his overdue copy of the new John Grisham turns out to be the key to cracking the big case. You'll never see it coming. This episode of the Chicken Feed podcast was written by Andrey Summers, Fiona Revel, and Alastair Craig. It featured the voices of Fiona Revel, Tim Morrison, Gord Myron, Alastair Craig, resident ginger Andrey Summers, and special guest ginger Wes Mack. It was produced and edited by Alastair Craig and cursed by an unemployed druid with an axe to grind. It contains small parts that are a serious choking hazard for children under the age of 3. And if you like what you heard here today, please let my family go and take me in their stead. I'm the one you want. Just leave them out of it, please.
Hello? Who turned the lights off? Is anyone still there? Oh, maybe like an ambulance or anything. Oh, I thought these Teslas were supposed to be uncrashable. Am I right? Oh. Also, somebody's gonna need to catch and return that horse to Viggo Mortensen. Wouldn't want to be on his bad side.